Excellent!
G'day, Steve from Excellent Fishing here. Today I want to take you to some of my favourite kayak fishing spots in Melbourne's west. Going to go over where to launch, what areas to fish, what species to target, and what tackle I like to use. So if you're looking for a new kayak fishing spot, or you're just new to kayak fishing, then come with me. Let's get into it. Our first kayak fishing spot is Williamstown. You park here on the Strand. If you have a big kayak with a trailer, there's also a lot of parking here too. This is Burgoyne Reserve, the kayak launch. All you have to do is grab your kayak and slide it straight down to the water. You can head straight out and fish for bream here. There's a lot of structure with the old boats. It's only about 2 to 3 meters deep in this spot, so it's quite shallow. I like to head out to my right and hit up some of the piers, like Gem Pier, Ferguson Pier, and behind Seaworks. It's only a short paddle too, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. You can pull some nice fish out of the structure here. Some of the target species will be bream, pinky snapper, and salmon. I like to use grub style lures and crab soft plastics. Typically I'll use a 1 to 3 kilo rod with a 2500 reel, 6 to 10 pound braid and leader. Just be mindful, there's a shipping channel out here, so try to stick close to the shore. It can get a bit bumpy at times. Here is a nice pinky I pulled out of the structure in Williamstown. Our next kayak fishing spot is Campbell's Cove. Now it's no secret that this is my favourite kayak fishing spot. As you can see, it's quite a big car park, heaps of spots, no shortage of spots. All you do is follow this path straight down to the beach. And voila, you're here. Now, in spring and early summer, I head out to my left. That's the Raff Base Pier. It's about 1 kilometre away, so a good 10-minute paddle will get you there. I target snapper with soft plastics and bait. I usually drift around the 4 metre mark. Turtleback worms and Gold Nemesis soft plastics usually get the job done here. You might want to go a bit heavier with your tackle. I usually use a 3 to 5 kilo rod with 15 to 20 pound braid and leader. 2500 reel or a 4000. In the cooler months, I tend to go for squid and flathead. You can just drift around most spots, but there's a pole that sticks out to my left, a couple hundred meters away. I like to target squid there in 3 to 4 meters of water. Some of my favourite colours to use for squid here are white, blue, green, and orange. With the flathead fishing here, I just drift around. There's no really special spots here. Here is a nice snapper that I caught at the start of the season at Campbell's Cove. Our next kayak fishing spot is Altona. The first place I like to park in Altona is Millers Road. You can park right here or down the side street as there's parking meters. I like this spot. It's an easy place to launch. You just walk straight down here. I just drift around in this area. There isn't really a special spot for me at Altona. Seems to drop off quite quick too and get pretty deep. I tend to target snapper here in 4 to 6 meters of water in the warmer months. I use all the same gear as Campbell's Cove. The second spot I like to launch from at Altona is right near the pier. You can park right here down the side street. This path makes it so much easier than wheeling it over sand. When you get down to the water, I just head to the right. There's some nice sandbanks there, and I fish for flathead, and occasionally you get some salmon bust-ups. I usually use turtleback worms or the Munro's worms. They seem to go good here. Our next kayak fishing spot is Werribee South. Now you can park right here in front of me on the opposite side of the road. All you do is come down here. They've made it into a new dog beach, off-leash dog park. All you do is grab your kayak, come through your gate, head straight down to the water. When I first launch, I head straight out to the yellow marker. It's only a couple of meters deep, and it's only a short 2-minute paddle. I usually target whiting around this area with creature baits. Another spot you can go to is that rock wall just to the left of me. That's a good 5 to 10 minute paddle, still pretty close. You can target snapper there at the start of spring, or you can just get your bread and butter species like flathead, pinkies, salmon. If you feel like going for a troll, there's also a lot of snook that hang around this area. They're good snapper bait. In the cooler months, I like to target flathead around here, in the shallows. Here is a nice whiting I caught, just off the yellow marker at Werribee South. And last but not least, Melton Reservoir. This is my favourite freshwater fishing spot to go to in Melbourne's west. The good thing about here, you can just launch from pretty much wherever you want. You can pull up close to the water or park a little bit back, it's up to you. What I usually do is just troll around hard body lures, usually stump jumpers in size 2 and 3 or little crankbaits. Try to keep as close as you can to the bank, so a sounder would be necessary for that. If you don't have one, you can still catch fish, but just be mindful that it drops off and goes shallow, so you might get a few snags. There's a nice variety of freshwater species that live in the Melton Reservoir, ranging from yellow belly, silver perch, redfin, and even Murray cod. Here's a nice Murray cod that I caught from the Melton Reservoir. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Please let me know in the comments where your favourite spots for kayak fishing are, freshwater and saltwater, in and around Melbourne's west, and where you like to go. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you again next time.